In a class of 125 students, more were born in July than any other month. So I have 12 months, right? Starting from Jan on to December. And they say that in July it was the highest. What is the least possible number of students who were born in July? Now, um, I know that in July the maximum number of students were born. So of course I know that the maximum, that is the max possible in July would be all 25, right? It's possible that all 25 were born in July. I mean, unlikely, but definitely it is possible, right? But I'm not asked about the maximum possible number of students who were born in July. I'm asked the least possible. I know that this has the max number, but I want the least possible amount. So what do I do in such cases? I have to minimize the maximum, so to say, right? So then, look, when I have to maximize the maximum, that is, I say that everything else is the same. And what is the maximum number of people who were born in July? I would say all 25. What am I doing? I'm taking the extreme cases. I'm saying that give 0 to everyone else and give all 125 to July, right? But when I want to minimize, I'm saying that take away from July and give to other months. Take away from July, give to other months, right? And I can keep doing this till the time I have almost equal given to all the months, right? It can't be completely equal. Why? Because July has the maximum number of people, right? Okay, so now I have 125 students and I have 12 months. So I know that I could have, if I had done equal distribution, I would have given 10 to each month. Is this okay? Yeah. And I would be left with a 5, right? I would have an excess of 5 now, right? Okay. Now, out of this excess of 5, some has to go to July, of course, right? But does all this 5 need to go to July? No, right? I don't, I want to minimize the value of July, the number of people in July. So what I do is I simply give, let's say, 1, 1, 1 to 4 of the months, and I give 1 to July. And this is how I've distributed these 5. Yeah. All right. Now, July, but still, July doesn't have the maximum, right? I need to ensure that more students were born in July than in any other month, which means that to July, I should give 2 and not 1. Right? And that gives me 12 for July. Now, does July have more than any other month? Yes. In 3 of the months, they have 11 students each. And in all the other months, there are 10 students each. Now, is this the only way in which I can find what is the least possible number of students in July? No, this is not the only way, right? Why do I use this? My base case typically in these questions is where everyone has equal number. Yeah, that is how I start my thought process. That what do I have to do? My base case is when my base case is everyone has same. Yeah. The same thing comes in handy when we talk about mean and median also. And that is why I'm saying this is like part 1 of what we're going to discuss next time as well. Same concepts, that my base case is that everyone has equal, and then I make small changes to ensure that whatever I require, those constraints are met. Is that okay? Any issues over here?